Imagine, you've finally realized every child's dream. Traveling back to the Cretaceous period, transforming into a 10-ton T-Rex with teeth like steak knives. You think you'd be like something out of an action blockbuster, striding forward, embarking on an effortless patrol. No, friend. In fact, if you actually took over this body, you probably wouldn't last 24 hours. Before you'd miss your home's leaky toilet. Because beneath that majestic skin of the T-Rex, there lies an extremely hypersensitive, constantly overheating, and helplessly dysfunctional soul. In the late Cretaceous of North America, the rules were simple. Size was the ultimate truth. The T-Rex is nature's most insane engineering marvel of all time. Nature stacked this killing machine with its finest materials. Its olfactory bulbs are as large as grapefruits, and its bite force could easily crush a pickup truck. This sounds like you've unlocked a max-level pro account, right? But the problem is, nature is a very stingy accountant. It gave the T-Rex the strongest spear, but didn't give it a matching radiator or mouse hands. This is what you'd call physiological overload. When evolution cranks your senses to the max, the world is no longer a landscape, but a never-ending sensory bombardment. Your sensory system is like a supercomputer that never shuts down and has no mute button. Let's step into the perspective of a T-Rex. Its sense of smell is tens of thousands of times sharper than a dog's, meaning the world it sees isn't just green mountains and blue water, but an outer map. Within a 10-kilometer radius, animal waste, the rotting carcass of an ankylosaur, even the scent of a single insect, will broadcast like a high-power radio station, drilling straight into its brain. Next, let's talk about heat. According to the square cube law, the T-Rex is essentially a giant thermos. Its 10-ton frame generates heat fast, but sheds it painfully slow. For it, a 100-meter dash is like making an old PC run, Cyberpunk 2077 at max settings. And to balance that 500-kilogram bone-crushing massive head, the T-Rex had to sacrifice its arm length to maintain its center of gravity. If sand blows into its eyes, it cannot rub them. Paleontologists discovered in the fossils that this overlord's final years were far from dignified. Many T-Rexes died of gout. Yes, the very rich man's disease, caused by excessive meat consumption. For us, it's bed rest. For the T-Rex, a sharp pain in the toe means the inability to stand and hunt. And then there's a tiny organism called Trichomonas, which bores holes into its throat. It makes this once invincible killer feel like swallowing razor blades with every gulp. In the end, under the scorching sun, dying of thirst by a desperate dry riverbed. So, stop envying that so-called dominance. Every ounce of ultimate power comes with a transparent price tag attached. Next time you see that colossal skeleton in a museum, don't just look at its teeth. Go look at those tiny arms, the blood price it paid to nature to become king. I'm nature's fever dream. See you next time.